All right, everybody, this little guy here in the red shirt, you saw him pulling a couple wheel horses the other day. This is my little buddy Joey. Say hi, Joey.
Hi.
He wanted to show you guys his farm toy display that he brought up here to the fair, so we're gonna do something a little different today, and he's gonna show you around his little model farm we got going on here.
Okay. Right here we got my equipment yard right here. Got a 7020 the other day. Diesel FFA collector edition. Got this 5020 right here on my 7200 planner. And so I have this auger over here, my grandpa.
Remember, you gotta talk loud, Joey. Use your outdoor voice.
Okay. I got a 4450 right there running my auger. And it's just a...
Here, hold up a second. Okay, we came inside so you can hear Junior a little better. Okay, let's go back over here where you started.
Okay. Well, you already know that's my equipment yard, but I got a swing over auger right here, 4450 running it. This is my grain bin that I picked up. It's a Standy Toys bin. And here in my equipment shed, I got 25-footer what do you call it?
Header cart?
Yeah, header cart. And I got a hay wagon, 2 balers, 348 balers, 348 balers.
What's in the big barn?
Well, the big barn, there's nothing in there right now.
What's supposed to be in it? Is that a livestock barn or is that an equipment shed?
No, that's just the equipment shed. Everything's out right now, but I gotta get more things. Because the pullers are originally in there. I got that International 4366 pull-on shoe plow. Got corn crib right here. Got a couple of pig lots in there and a hog barn. Got a Ram 2500 heavy duty going down the road right there.
What do you got going on around front here?
Around front, I got 8020 cattle operation, 2255 Oliver. I redid the front tires on it because they're just junky. I got this K10 square body. I just picked up this 1800 right here.
What series 1800 is it? You know how to tell? See how that decal on the side looks like a checkerboard?
Yeah.
That makes it an 1800A. They call them checkerboard 1800s.
But, yeah. Got Heston mower right here, 1340. Disc mine. New Holland disc mine as well. This Earl. Case RB 564 baler, round baler. There's a 7110 Magnum right there. I took that loader off. I'm gonna get stickers for it right here that say white farm equipment. I can put it on another 2255 I got. And then corn cribs right there. Cattle litter. Oh, never mind. This is my just milking room right there. I got stanchions in there. International grind truck going down the road.
You got any hay in the loft?
Yeah.
Yeah. Easy. It's a good thing you're skinny.
Oh.
There's no hay in that loft. You got them round, or you got them square balers. You don't even put them to work.
I know. And my bales.
You leave those at home, or do you feed them all out already?
Then got this granary right here. Fertilizer truck right there. 19.
Christian Boyd, please meet Nautica at the fair office. Christian Boyd, please meet Nautica at the fair office.
It's got some beans in it.
Zoya, Ferris, you must move your car. It's about to be towed.
Well, this is inconvenient.
Toya Ferris, please move your car before it gets towed.
She better move her car.
Yeah.
All right, so what kind of grain truck do you got here?
I got a Chevy 1984 grain truck. It has some beans in it. That dryer right there, I just took a little bit dirt from over there under the table. I got totes with all that stuff on it, or miscellaneous. I just used it, sprinkled it all over the bins like grain dust. I got this moss right here, Amish moss. That needs grinded up, but I didn't have time.
Is that gonna be your hay field?
Yeah. I got a horse operation over here. Fencing people didn't do that good of a job. 4450 FFA pulling a gravity wagon my grandpa got a while ago. And a 4430 John Deere. It's been used a little bit. It's been outside a lot. 500 grain cart. That has corn in it. 7720 Titan 2. It's doing corn. I got this 2255 right there. The axle busted, so I just bungee strapped it up to the sidewell, so that'll get fixed one day. But that grain truck right there, it's supposed to be the exact same as my dad's old one, just colored a little bit. And then I got these Unibirth 325 grain carts right there, 2 of them. A 7720 that I got at Dalton Toys in Dyersville, Iowa. And it is combining some beans. It's got a 216 John Deere bean head. Sorry, I can't talk. But and then this is a white 4210 called White Farm Equipment disc. I just busted off a pickup hitch. I glued it to the back. And I want to have someone 3D print me a rolling hero, probably one of the earlier universe. I would fit it, but. No.
Attention, Kevin and Nicole Deming. Your Toyota Sienna van must be moved immediately or it will be towed. Kevin and Nicole Deming, you must move your Toyota Sienna van immediately or it will be towed.
But the Oliver Corporation truck, I got it in 2016 or 2017, and it was at the Oliver show. I think it was in Indiana.
Attention please, Colton, Kataska, please come to the fair office. Colton, Kataska, please come to the fair office.
I got Poland right here. This Hayes Freedom Farm. It would not stay up in the air, so I just put it on sawhorses for now. And then there's a 4230 right there. The axle don't look too good. It's bent a little bit.
Lana and Yanni, please meet your grandmother at the Sisler ride. Lena and Yanni, please meet your grandmother at the Scissor ride.
Then there's a big buck deer on the way to pull. It's on a truck bed. That gooseneck was, I think that's the only one made. It was scratch built by someone, but yeah. But I really like that K10.
That's a nice truck.
Yeah.
You gonna have one like that someday?
Yeah, probably.
You need to tell your mom she needs to keep hers. And then you can build that one.
Yeah. Got a little pond here. Turtles and frogs are pretty big. They're just chunky. Got some cattails from Hobby Lobby I picked up one day. A bunch of trees around that swampland. The 7720, just combining. And that's another hayfield over there. This corn is just on board, so I can just move it around places if I want. Yeah. The horses are a little small as well. This is gonna take a while to clean up. I really don't want to clean this up.
Now you put it together, you gotta clean it up.
Yeah. A fertilizer truck over there. Tyler Creek. But we got a seed tender over there. And, it's a Universe. I got a swing over there as well behind that wall. Got a bunch of flowers that were printed out, 3D printed, I think. I got this square body right there. Oh. GMC. I don't know what that is, but whatever it is, it's just a GMC. It's in very small writing, so yeah.
That all of it?
Yeah. Oh.
Well, there you go, everybody. There's Joey's farm toy display. You gonna say bye?
Bye. Don't mind my teeth.
Yeah, keep telling me lose any more teeth, you ain't gonna have anything left to eat with.
I'm gonna do the colonoscopy whether I get food down there or not.
So this is the historical building at the fair here, and this year their feature is the one-room country schoolhouses, although some of them they got pictures of are a little bit more than one room, but this is kind of a mock-up of what one would theoretically look like. Most of them taught grades 1 through 8, and then if you had any education past grade 8, you were paying for it. And on this map, every one of these numbers represents what was a charter country schoolhouse, which in our county there was 131 schools from 1920 to 1960 at least identified, but we can take a look at a few of them here. These are all just pictures of random old school buses. But this is one I'm trying to figure out, because this one is in the town I live. Well, the town I live in isn't technically a town anymore. It's just a group of houses, but on a road. But it had to have been one heck of a school back in the day, because it was 2 stories and at least 1 room per story, depending on if every one of the windows was in 1 room or if it was just 2 floors. But still, that's pretty impressive for a schoolhouse. And then this one wasn't too far away from where I live right now. Like, a lot of these schools were right down the road from where I grew up, and I never even knew that there was a school there. And there's a couple of them, the buildings are still there, but I always figured they were churches, not schools. And where's Henchman? At this school, this one's still there. They restored the building. Now it's a historical site. Trying to find, I must have walked past it. There's one here for the Henchman School. That building is still there. Big red brick building, beautiful. Somebody restored that. It was right across the road from the IH dealership in Henchman, which the IH dealership still there. It's just a farm shop now. It's not an actual dealership. Eighth grade graduation. That's cool. They just don't build stuff that looks like that anymore. It's getting kind of dark, but we'll scoot through the two-cylinder barn here real quick. Unfortunately, there's no club up here that displays all color. There's one of our local clubs is trying to get a spot up here, but it's $750 a season for 50 feet of frontage along the road, which 50 feet of frontage ain't much, but if they could pull it off, it'd be something other than John Deere. We saw some of these pull the other day. Laura pulled that one. She took first place with it. Pretty sure this is Tracy's BO. And that's Ron's R. This is, yeah, my buddy Tyler restored that A. That tractor's a little sweetheart. They didn't do any engine work to it, so I mean she's tired, but for tired it runs good. Pretty sure that one pulled. Yeah, that one pulled. Friends with the guy that owns that one. And I think this is his 730 too. Yeah, this is his 730. The guy that pulled the 210 Alice in my class, the hot 210 in my class, that's his 730.
You figure to take videos of all good tractors?
Something like that. One of these days, I'd like to find an unstyled A hand start on full steel. Actually, I think all the unstyles were hand start, but I want to find an unstyled A on full steel, preferably a 37, to go with the Heart Par, because I think it'd be cool to have them together. The guy that Dad bought the Heart Par from actually had an unstyled A on full steel, and that's what he did with them. When he took the A, he always took the 70. Well, it got to the point where he wouldn't take the 70 anymore, because anytime he'd take him to shows together, the Heart Par would get more attention than the A, and he didn't like that because he was a deer guy. I think this is 435. Tyler pulled that 820. He didn't do so hot because he was in farm stock class, no the antique. Obviously, Billy pulled the 8020. John Deere 500 snowmobile, don't see them too often. Nor do you see a patio. I don't even know what a zebu is. This calf belongs to a friend of ours. The mom was up here, but I guess she was not having all the people, and she was kicking the gate and throwing a fit, so they had to take her home. It's so fluffy. I want it.
Corey, Ballard, and Joe Bynum. Please meet Corey at the Ferris wheel. Corey, Ballard, and Joe Bynum. Please meet Corey at the Ferris wheel.
This one's pregnant. She hasn't had her colt yet. A lot of time, this is obviously they call it the wonders of birth barn. Sometimes, or a lot of times, they try to work it out where the mother actually has the baby up here, but sometimes it doesn't always work out. So sometimes, like Donner's calf, that's 2 weeks old, but
go. Yeah, right. There's definitely, because you know this.
Michael, that's what you used to do your mom's.
You're good. And do a little something for the dairy guys here. That one's got a calf. Or that one is a calf. Oh, here's another one. Born July 2nd. It'd be so cool to have some dairy cows, but A, there's no dairy market left around here, which is what killed all the dairy farms. I think there's only one milk truck that still runs a route in this area, and I think he only hits 2 or 3 farms. And B, that's a lot of work. Beef is easy, other than the fact that you want her to be a pet and then you got to sell them to, you know, make beef. This here's a milking parlor straight out of the 70s, glass tube and the whole 9 yards. I've got some of those glass, I got 2 of those glass tubes. I can't, well, anybody that watched the video when I brought the 2105 home saw them. And that's your bulk tank and your wash tank and all that. And we can look at a little bit of beef here. Oh my God, look how fuzzy that one is. I want a cow that looks like that. That seems like it'd be a lot of work to maintain. Back when I was a little kid, I spent a lot of time in this barn and a lot of time in the hog barn because oh hey, I think these are they? Yep, these are my boss's cows. Well, my boss's girl's cows. Yeah, you're the one that's always bitching at me in the morning because you want food. Yeah. Oh, that's the spot. That's the spot. But my sister showed hogs with the neighbor kids, and then the neighbor kids also showed beef cattle, and they always had this corner spot. They took this corner spot for the cattle, and then the hog barns, we had a spot we always had, which I was always the morning kid, so I was always the one up here doing the hog chores for my sister. Well, I think we're fixing to get out of here. That's enough fair food for 1 year. So, just about like everything else in my life, I wish I could have seen this place back in like the 60s and 70s. I've seen pictures of it, and that would have been something else. But I guess that's it for this one. We'll catch you guys on the next one.